In this video, I'm going to show you how to integrate x raised to the third power over the square root of x raised to the second plus 1 dx. Our first step here is expand the numerator, make it x raised to the second power times x raised to the first. 1 plus 2 will make 3. And copy the denominator. Let us assign a u value first. And we will suspect that the u is inside the radical sign. This is more likely the u in most cases inside the radical sign or at the denominator. X squared plus 1. What is the derivative? The derivative of that is 2x dx. Get the dx value, that will be du over 2x. And we will also get the value of x raised to the second power, which is u minus 1. You will just have to transpose the one that will be negative 1, because if you transpose that across the negative, it will become a negative 1. And the next step will be substitute the dx to this expression. That will cancel the x. That will cancel the x, so a 1/2 will remain. Let us put the 1/2 at the extreme left of the integral sign. This will remain x squared and the square root of u, because you will have to substitute u to the value that you just assigned, because x, isn't it, this is the u. You will have to substitute the u there times du. The next step will be we are going to convert the square sign to raise to the 1/2. And after that, assign the value of x squared. As you can recall, that x squared is equals to u minus 1. So assign that here at the numerator. And put a parenthesis. Always put a parenthesis inside the expressions, and then distribute this, because u minus 1 over u raised to the 1/2, you can distribute that in this manner, so that it is more likely easier to integrate. And after that, we're going to u raised to the first power over u raised to the 1/2. We are going to subtract the exponent. 1 minus 1/2, that will be 1/2. And this one, just put the u raised to the 1/2 to the numerator, so that it will become u raised to the negative 1/2. Integrate both sides with the negative the center. If you integrate that would be u raised to the 1/2 will be over, or that will become 3/2 because of plus 1. The 3/2 there, just put it in front, the reciprocal, which is 2 over 3. And the 2 will be cancelled. Put a parenthesis there. And in this side, negative 1/2 plus 1 will be 1/2. Put the 1/2 at the denominator, or at the same time the reciprocal, which is 2 over 1. Distribute. If you distribute that, this will cancel and this will cancel. and this will be the result if you distribute that. You must also recall algebra distributive property. That's very important in this process of integrating. One third, the one third will appear, and then after that you have to expand this 3/2 to u raised to the 1/2 times u raised to the first, and copy this. You can put the plus c, that's optional. It is better to put the plus c at the final answer. Factor out GCF is u raised to the 1/2 because this is the common, so that it means that's the GCF. You can place that at the extreme left, and then by factoring this will be the result. We must factor that out so that it is more easier to use. In this step, get the LCD. What is the LCD? The LCD is 3. You divide that. 3 divided by 3, 1 times u 3 divided by 1, that will be 3 times 1, that will be 3. This will be the result. And after that, you grab that 1/3. There is a 1/3 here because there is a multiplication operation. You can take that 1/3 out and leave the expression with u minus 3 at the right side by multiplying that with plus c. And after that, you can substitute or convert the u raised to the 1/2 to a radical sign, and then substitute the value of u. The value of u is x squared plus 1. Substitute that here, and then substitute also the x squared plus 1 here, and perform the indicated operation by subtracting. Put the 1/3 there, or the 3 at the denominator, times x squared minus 2, because we just subtract positive 1 to negative 3. That will result as negative 2. Put a parenthesis and then a plus c, and this will be our final answer. I hope this helps, and thanks for watching.